Our milkshake has brought the citizens back to the yard.
Okay, I know
and
that one.
Damn right, it's better than yours. I'm Hall, that's Oates, the RomeBros are back in the house. To philosophize in between your thighs.
Yes, I think I've heard that before. The milkshake, bringing the boys to the yard.
Oh yeah, that's a classic sexual song about yeah.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's just about milkshakes, though, right?
I think it's a euphemism for something sexual. I'd be willing to bet.
What kind of euphemism is milkshake?
Her milkshake? I don't know. Wife, do you know what she was talking about on that song? What she means by her milkshake bringing all the boys to the yard?
Just her womanhood.
Her womanhood.
Just her shaking it?
Yeah, her womanhood.
All right.
I don't think that's right.
So that's what I'm saying. It's very but I mean, it's clearly.
I'm gonna get you a little more in frame. I'm kind of hogging the space.
Sexual to some degree. It's you know, what did Will Ferrell say in that one movie? It's provocative. It gets the people going. You know, nobody knows what it means. No?
Okay. Well, I would hope one person knows what it means, the writer.
Well.
But anyways, as we start off every episode, we're gonna be listening to a song, and we're gonna put it on the fuckboard.
Yeah.
After we debate whether it's about fucking or not about fucking. You probably can't even see the fucking list because there's like the world's worst glare. Look
Yeah,
at
the
that.
sun is in here this morning.
It is. This is what daylight savings time does to an MF.
Yeah.
There you go. I think once we fill up the board, I'll probably have a digital board and you guys will be able to read it better. But we're not there yet, so don't make me do work. What are we listening to today?
We're gonna do a little role reversal here from the norm. Usually, your team definitely fucking, but I would find it hard to argue that Tainted Love isn't about fucking to a degree. It's gonna be a pretty convoluted stretch, but I'm gonna try to make the case for Tainted Love by Soft Cell to be about fucking.
Soft Cell? What the hell is that?
That's the band from the 80s. I mean, unless were you listening to the Marilyn Manson version?
I don't know. No, I was listening to this one.
Yeah. Bam, bam. Very, very iconic song.
Yeah. Bam, bam.
But, yeah, I think this is definitely about a man at the end of his rope.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, turn it off. The copyright.
Oh, are we pausing now?
Yeah, probably. Let me tell him. Oh. Oh no. Hold on, folks. We're gonna pause in 3.
That's what I thought you were doing when
I was gonna do the thing, man.
The countdown, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done it yet.
Well, right. I was getting us there. I was warming it up.
Okay, folks, we're gonna go listen to Tainted Love, which is almost certainly copyrighted. If you want to pause right now and go listen to it yourself so you know what the hell we're talking about, please do so, and we'll be back in 3, 2, 1. All right, we're back. We've listened to Tainted Love by, what was it? I already forgot.
Soft Cell.
Soft Cell.
Yeah. Blast from the past.
I really thought you were going to take the non-fucking side on this. I had a whole thing planned for the fuckery, so maybe we'll go into that after we've debated the official fuck board. But I think that's definitely not about fucking, because it's clearly just about a guy in a toxic relationship. He's not talking about the fuck part of the relationship. He's just talking about how just the relationship as a whole is just too toxic for him. He needs to get out.
But he's still in it, right?
Yeah, but maybe they're not fucking anymore because it's so damn toxic.
Why else would you still be in a toxic relationship?
Because you don't feel you can go anywhere. There's tons of ladies who stay in a toxic relationship and it sure as hell ain't for the sex.
This is from the guy's perspective.
I don't know, man. I'm not in the relationship. I don't know what's going on. I mean, he says in the song he's got to go, man. Maybe this is like his goodbye song. Maybe he is out. After he wrote this song, he's gone.
I don't know, man. I feel like, yeah, my argument is simple. But I feel like it is effective.
Your argument is he's a dude and
he's in a toxic
stay.
relationship and it's still in it and he's saying I've got to run away, but he hasn't. And it doesn't seem like it's like this is going nowhere. It's in the same place. It's like
he's getting out of the relationship. He's like, lady, I gotta go. This is a breakup song, dude. He's like, lady, this is too toxic for me. I'm out of here. I'll catch you later. It's too toxic for me.
I don't know, man.
Now I run from you. He's saying I'm running from you, you know?
Yeah, but...
It's not like now I should run from you.
Okay.
It's now I run from you.
Right, but, like, it's not... past tense. If it was a breakup song, wouldn't it be now I ran from you?
That's what it is. Or is it run?
Yeah,
Is it
now
run
I
from you?
run from you.
Hold on.
opposed to-
Semantic check.
Yeah.
Semantics check.
I feel like he would have said, now I ran from you.
According to this lyrics, it says, now I'll run from you. So
I'll?
Yeah, I will, the abbreviation of I will, I'll. I''LL. So I will run from you. So I guess he hasn't done it yet. Allegedly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, he's running away. He's running away from the relationship because it's so toxic.
It just she's giving him that.
But the song is about the tainted love, which isn't the sex, it's the toxic relationship.
Well, I mean, what if that's just a euphemism, though? What if he's talking about dirty sex as opposed to tainted love? You know what I mean? Like, it is something they still wanted to put on.
Why would he want to get away from it if he's staying in this relationship?
Well, I think the song is him saying that he can't get away from it because of the dirty,
but he hates it so
the
much,
dirty
man.
sex. Yeah.
Why
But
wouldn't
he's
he just
still
get
in
away
it.
if he hates it?
Why would you stay in something you hate? But he's still
That's
in
my
this
point.
entire time. I don't look at it. I don't think it's him saying goodbye. I think it's just a guy at just like, man, I'm in this relationship and we all know why, and I definitely should run or I will, but like at this point in time I haven't because I can't because of that dirty sex.
I don't think it's because of the dirty sex, man. I think the poor guy just can't get out.
Yeah.
Because he's struggling out there, you know?
You know me, ultimately. I don't
Maybe he
have
needs someone to help with his groceries.
a hill
you know?
to die on, as far as like, I don't know. To me, I just, you think toxic relationship, you think of a guy in the toxic relationship. Why?
Because he needs someone to help him with the groceries.
Yeah.
He goes out shopping and he needs to hit one store, or he needs to hit 2 stores total. So he drops off the girl at one store, goes to the second store, picks up stuff at his store, goes back and picks up the girl from the first store, and he saved like 10 minutes.
That is so convoluted
It saves you 10 minutes.
and ridiculous, but like
That's why you need to be in a relationship. That's why this poor guy is stuck in this horrible relationship, is because he wants to save 10 minutes when he does groceries. I don't blame him.
I don't see that.
I don't even blame him. For 10 minutes, what would you put up with? 10 minutes a week. What would you suffer through? Toxic relationship?
To save 10 minutes? Nothing, man. That's not that much time.
What do you mean it's not that much? That's 10 minutes of gaming you could have. You could be gaming for 10 more minutes.
It's 10 minutes on a video game.
Now you do it once a week, and now all of a sudden you're looking at like 10 hours a year.
Yeah. That's too small to alter your routine, man. I'm a creature of habit.
Well, that's what if your routine is saving those 10 minutes, and then if you break up with her in this toxic relationship, then you would have to break up your routine and
That's
go
what
hit
I'm
up both
saying. There's
stores.
not anything worth enduring just to save 10 minutes. Like, that's not that much time, man.
So you would just break up with a girl if she was being toxic to you and spend an extra 10 minutes going to the grocery store every day or every week.
I mean, I feel like if a relationship is on the verge of ending, like, because something is costing me 10 minutes wouldn't be, like, on the pros and cons list of when you're weighing. Like, oh, man, but she does cost me 10 minutes in the morning. Like, no, that wouldn't be, like, one of the reasons to think about breaking up with someone.
All right, well, it's definitely not about fucking. I think we can both agree. He doesn't mention fuckery in the song at all, which has been your argument for many songs.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking this morning.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
But no, your argument was essentially the one I had planned, which was that tainted love is just a euphemism for BDSM shit. So.
Yeah,
That's
that's
my
what
whole
and like the.
But I've scammed myself, and now it's on the not fucking side. What the fuck? I won, but I what costs?
Yeah, what are we even doing today, man? This is what happens when the RomeBros record on a Sunday. It's fucking...
Now, look, this is what happens when we swap roles. Now tainted love is on the not about fucking side. Look what you've done, people.
Yeah.
You haven't done anything, really, but there you go. Tainted love, not about fucking. It's just about a toxic relationship.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, we got lots of things to talk about. Hopefully we can get through most of them. Probably not. But up there you see it in the sky. I don't know if I'm gonna
Yeah.
remember what this was.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's
I'm
a topic.
gonna have to think about this one for a second because I was messaging. I finally got an excuse to message the cute girl around my age at work.
Oh, okay.
So that's what this is about.
Yeah.
So, okay, so here, I'm going to go through the thing. I'm going to try to remember because this was like, what is it, like 3 weeks ago or something? So,
Yeah.
kind of not remember the whole thing. So, we had the lady who would like distribute the mail around the office got pregnant and had to deliver the baby, and I guess they just like don't have to come into work for a little bit. I'm like, whatever, okay. And cute girl around my age has replaced or is covering for her for like half the week. So half the days of the week, she is going to distribute the mail. So she came around one day and distributed the mail and handed me some mail and was like, since this isn't really her job, she was like, hey, I don't know, is this your mail or is this someone else's mail? And I'm like, oh, well, it's all right. If it's their mail, I'll just take it down to them. I need the exercise anyway. Right? So I took the mail, and it turns out it was indeed someone else's. So I message them, and I say, hey, just an FYI, this is like the red flag or like the alert thing, so that it goes to their persons, bring it to me. And then, oh man, and then what happened? Oh, and then she said, what did she say? She said something super fucking cringe, and it was crazy. Oh gosh, I totally forgot what it was.
Like it was a turnoff?
No, it wasn't really necessarily a turnoff. It was just like something that people would say like in like the 70s or some crap.
Oh, like groovy?
Yeah, something like that. I don't think it was groovy, but it was something along the lines of like,
Out of sight?
Yeah, it was some like old ass term that like a Gen Zer is not saying in this economy. And I was like, I said like, that phrase, who the heck even says that anymore or whatever, or like, I don't know, something about that. No, how am I going to get this to where this is the problem of waiting 3 weeks before we talk about something. It was so good, and now I don't even remember how the hell it goes.
We just got to start leaving a few more cliff notes, maybe.
I thought this was enough, dude. I don't want to spoil the whole thing, though. That's the problem.
Well.
So she was like that. I was like, groovy. Who the heck says groovy? But it wasn't groovy. It was something else, probably. And then she said, oh, man, what did she say? Oh, she said like, I like asked her if she was okay. Okay, it's come back to me. Like I asked like, is everything all right? You doing all right? You're using a weird term, and she was like, oh my God, dude, what? Damn it, man.
You might have to trim this down in post, man.
Is it that bad? Oh, no.
We've had a few moments of dead air here.
Oh, damn. Okay, well, anyways, long story short, somewhere along the line, I offer that, like, she can seek out help and, reach therapy somehow, right, for saying groovy. Because you need therapy if you're saying groovy in this day and age,
Get some
right?
help. Damn.
Yeah, like, get some help. It's okay. Like, there's resources out there for you.
Stop it.
And then she was like, but being groovy is free and resources aren't. And I said, nothing in life is free. I'm paying the price right now. So I kind of missed the delivery there, huh? We didn't get a smile? Oh, well.
Well,
That's
I
all
mean,
right.
sometimes.
Because I had to listen to her saying groovy, so that was the price I was paying for the... Anyway, whatever. Okay, I guess it was fucking stupid. All right, my bad.
Man.
No, let's move on. Like, it's fine.
Sometimes
Like, it's fine, dude. Like, it's fine. It was a bad call.
You just have to be there sometimes, man. That's all.
Whatever. Fuck it, dude. We'll just cut it out in post. God damn it.
Hey, it'll be all right.
World's
man.
worst storyteller out here.
Nah, man. Doesn't I made mention of what was going on with the elevator situation at work, and that's what, just more of that. Like, apparently one day the maintenance that they were doing released some sort of like fume in the hallway that kind of smelled like a gas leak, so they had to prop the doors open, and like they had this giant truck that had like a...
Hold on, at the elevator, they had to prop which door open for the elevator? The elevators are about as far away from the doors as you can get.
No, man, where you come in, not like the entrance that's facing the Capitol, but if you come in from the other entrance, the revolving doors, they like folded them in and propped them all open.
But I'm saying like the elevators are like in the middle of the building between the two door
There's an
sides.
elevator right when you fucking walk in that door. Like if you're coming in on the bottom, right to the right, there's that elevator that only goes up to like the 4th floor. You know?
Oh, I didn't even know there was an elevator there.
Yeah, it's like right there in the corner.
Okay, so they were doing a maintenance on that elevator.
They were doing the maintenance on that one and like all of them. Like there's like
But only that one was releasing fumes?
I don't know where the fumes were coming from, but the truck was right by that door with the big fucking fan contraption and like blowing air out of the building. You know, I don't know if it was because of that elevator or another one. Like that's what I'm saying, man. It's nuts, dude. This shit
So
like
they're just like killing you.
blocked off on every floor. I hope not, but you know, if it had to be, you know, blown out of the building, it must not. It couldn't have been.
I'll throw it for you.
You know, it didn't smell good. I'll tell you that. And then like, but I made mention on an episode. I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but because of the maintenance that they're doing, they had to send a warning out. They're like, be careful when you're getting off the elevator because some of them might not be lined up all the way with the exit. So like, they had to send that because apparently a guy wasn't paying attention and he stepped off and he fucking fell on the ground. It was so hard because I guess people were concerned, and I heard someone telling someone that sat by me, you know, and I had to like, you know, bury my face in my hand because like there was tears running down my face. I was laughing so hard when I heard them tell the story. And they're like, nobody helped him.
He can get himself up. Like, was he like 80 years old or something? Like, if he's anything younger than like 55, he can get his ass up himself.
Yeah, dude.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they're letting you use them while they're under.
Well,
I would think it would be like some sort of hazard to be like, oh, the elevator's not lined up. You shouldn't. It's not ready for use.
Kind of sounds like a lawsuit to me. But,
Yeah.
You know.
It's not your lawsuit.
Yeah, like, what do I know? You know, I don't take the elevators anyway. Just not because of shit like that. I just don't ever want to get stuck on one. So
And now like the chance of being stuck is even higher than usual.
Yeah, if they're fucking with them.
Yeah.
Especially. So yeah, hell no, I'm not getting on that fucking elevator, man. Like.
Yeah, that would be something.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all that was.
Okay.
Just
All right. Brandon, this was a little short thing that it's pretty funny. A coworker, not the Jamie one that we know and love, but a different coworker, said that when she gets old, she just wants to be praying and popping pills.
Okay.
So.
Like when she's retired.
Yeah, like when she's retired, when she's old, and just
riding off into the sunset.
Yeah, just praying and popping pills.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man.
And it was just a little phrase, praying and popping.
Yeah.
It's a fun little phrase for you. So if you're someone who wants to also get old and then pray and pop pills, you can just be like, I'm looking forward to praying and popping. Just rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it?
It sounds like it should be like a bumper sticker. Sorry, I'm driving slow. I've just been praying and popping.
Yeah, pretty good. A
Man.
little short and sweet.
Yeah, my childish brain, I just now, I've been interpreting that as praying and pooping the whole time. I thought you had like a painful dump story. So yeah, man.
Please, God, make this poop.
Yeah, like just make it stop. Let me out of this toilet.
Oh man.
I don't know what this next topic is about. I think I was just mad at work one day.
I think it sounds. I assume it's a guy. I was thinking it's a guy at work who was telling you, that you should, like, do something. Like on the phone, like a customer who like wants you to do something to their account that's totally pointless and useless, but was like, you should do it because I'm paying your.
No, I think it was more of like a. I know exactly what it was. You know how like sometimes when you have to check a request. And you use a different website to make sure that all of everything that they're supposed to take care of has been taken care of.
Yeah.
I think it was an update to one of those websites that was just not necessary at all, and it just made things a little bit more convoluted.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what that's exactly what it was. I'm not gonna, say which state agency that rhymes with poo Venterfact, but
What could it be?
Yeah, they made a few updates that just makes life a little bit harder. What used to take 30 seconds now takes like a minute and 45. So it's not nothing super major.
How do they make that system worse? That system was already not great.
They found a way. Leave it to the government, baby.
And that's what's going to happen with our new system that we're getting that I've talked about before.
What was your time?
No, not with the time, with the thing that like we're on the meeting for. Like I'm on the daily meeting for this new system that they're implementing, which is going to like replace pretty much most of all of our systems that we're using because they're all outdated. It's so bad, man. Like man. The problem is that nobody actually knows how to use it. So instead of like getting somebody who knows what they're doing, they're just like getting a whole bunch of people in this meeting and telling them, hey, figure it out, and then tell everyone else what you figured out. And it's like, that's not really an effective way to implement a new system, man. I don't know.
Get in there and mess with it.
Yeah, just like go in there, just like kind of figure it out. If you figure something out that's useful, tell everyone else so that we all know. It's like, what are you talking about, man?
Like, who made it?
Unbelievable.
When I asked the people that they bought the system
That's what I'm saying. It's like if the people you bought the system from don't know how it works or don't know how it should work, then why did we buy it from them? And if they do know how it works, then why don't they tell us? Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
More than likely, it was probably an extra charge for the training seminar. And they're like, well, no, we're just going to buy the...
No, it's education. They don't cut extra charges. They do all the extra charges in education, man. It's crazy.
Damn. Yeah, like, why...
We get all the fucking money. It's unreal.
Yeah. Even at the Nightmare Vein Clinic that I worked at, they bought a new program from someone, and they had the people they bought the program from teach us
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I would think. Like, if you're a company that sells a program to the government to help them do government shit, you would think that someone at that company would know how it's supposed to operate and supposed to work. But either that person is just nowhere to be seen, or they don't have one. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, it's going to make everything a lot worse. Because right now, the system we have, it's like, it's old, but it works, man. It's easy to understand for the most part. Like, I was able to pick it up pretty quick. I mean, I'm a fast learner, but I mean, I was able to just like, oh yeah, this makes perfect sense. So I think it's great. And then this new system, I'm just like, why? Why
why did y'all need to update the system if...
Well, apparently because it's so old that the new IT people they're hiring don't know how to do IT shit in it. That's what I've heard through the grapevine. I'm actually...
How do you fix this with a fucking abacus? Like, what am I supposed to do?
It's old, man. It's from like the 90s or something, dude. It's freaking old. So I don't even blame them.
Damn. So that's crazy. Like, IT is like, this is just...
It's too fucking old. We can't do maintenance on it. But I'm like... Do they need to do maintenance on it though? I'm like, just leave it how it is. Like, really?
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's so old. To justify their jobs. Oh, let's change it to a system.
They would still have jobs if they didn't change it.
Yeah.
Trust me. They would still have jobs.
Oh, man.
Oh, all right. Well, this one's a little tough to fit. There it goes. We got it. Okay, so this one. So you know my coworker Jamie. He's been on the show. He likes to play. I've talked about this before. He likes to play country music in the mornings. Usually like the first 3 or 4 hours of the day, he is playing country music off his phone from the radio. It's not that bad, really. He plays it pretty quietly, so it's not really too upsetting. But I just thought it was kind of funny, because you got the end of one of these songs, which is a girl talking to a guy saying, I don't mind if you drink a little bit too much and show up at my house. Which I want to be clear. Me as a man, I don't know, maybe girls are different, but me as a man, I don't want anyone of any gender drinking too much and showing up at my house.
And that's giving mixed signals, man, because, like, okay, already, like, drinking too much, that's a sliding scale.
This is a little too much, to be clear.
Well, even still, like, how's he gonna get to her house? Is he driving? Like, what kind of message are you putting out there? Like, I don't mind you drinking and then showing up.
That's what I'm saying.
But
like, that's
that sounds
crazy.
like a toxic relationship.
Well, according to the song, it's actually just like a dude confessing his love to the girl. Apparently,
Oh.
like he needed to drink to
to work
confess
up
his
the
love.
nerve. Okay.
Yeah, to the other lyrics. But anyways, that's one lyric. And then the next song immediately following this is a lady going, again, talking to a guy, saying, it ain't your place to walk up and say, hey, ask how I've been at a party. Which is like the most normal human interaction ever. Like, you see your ex or someone you know at a party, you're like, oh, hey, how you been?
It's
Like, you can't do that.
How dare you?
That's like, what, ladies, what do you want from
You
us?
don't even know me.
Well, they do know each other, to be clear. In
Yeah.
that song, she's talking to her ex.
It's not your point. Oh, well, maybe it's just like, well, they broke up on bad terms.
Yeah, but it's like, hey, how you been? Like, it's like so normal. It's like the most basic human interaction of all time. You're like, it isn't your place. You can't be doing that shit. It's like, what are you talking about?
Maybe he was abusive, man. Or like, maybe he cheated on her.
Well, I hope so. That's the only fucking. Well, actually, I don't hope so. But for the sake of her having a reason to say don't do that,
Yeah.
I hope that he did some horrible, terrible shit.
It had to have been pretty bad.
And I hope. Well, again, I don't hope it was bad, but I also hope it was bad.
We all know how I feel about country music, like on a psychological level.
Yeah.
But I will say that is that's a good thing, I will say, in the argument for country music, because when people make fun of it, they're like, oh, it's just always about my dog is dead and my girlfriend left me, and it's all the same thing. So like, hey man, at least they're picking different stuff to write about these.
They've got plenty of different stuff to write about. But I'm just like, what do you, like, you look at this from a guy's perspective, and you're just like, the mixed signals you're getting. I mean, obviously, one of them is like a girl you broke up with, right? And one of them is a girl you're trying to get with. So it's a little bit different there.
Yeah.
But it's still like, the difference between a girl being like, yeah, show up at my house drunk, and no, don't even talk to me, is if she's interested in you. Right? That's literally it.
Yeah.
It's like, how am I supposed to know you ladies don't give me any signals, man?
Well, that's why they're like snowflakes, man. They're all different,
Yeah, it's outrageous. It's all be the same. It's just easier.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Got a weird one here.
Well, okay. So we were in the WebEx. Sometimes I'll say phrases from movies or shows and like try to apply them to my everyday life. And we were having a conversation, and I just like assumed or forgot rather that you didn't like really know that I do that, or the fact that like a lot of these phrases are from movies and shows that were around before you were.
Yeah, I mean that was the issue.
Yeah, it's like you're not familiar with the
phrase. Yeah.
But one phrase that I say sometimes if like things go wrong, I'll say today is not a fine day for science. Because I was a big fan of Dexter's Lab as a kid, and
which is crazy because I have seen Dexter's Lab.
Yeah, you don't remember the one episode?
I haven't seen that many, so
it was like a montage, and like he was crushing so many days in a row, and he would start every day. He'd hop out to bed, his alarm would go off, and he'd be like, "What a fine day for science!" And then like he'd ace a test, he'd do good in PE somehow. Like he was just. Like everything was going right for like all these days in a row. And then he woke up one day and he's like, what a fine day for science. But then he like fell out of the bed. Then he like chipped a tooth. Then he failed a test. And like all this shit was going wrong. And then like he was just sitting there and he just finally accepted it. He's like, today was not a fine day for science. So like when shit goes wrong, that's generally what I'll say. And, we talk about it all the time. I'm afraid of AI. It terrifies me.
Yeah, it's coming after you.
And now the thing now is like all of these AI generated bands and all this AI generated music, and I came across a cover of like what sounds like a old black man soulfully singing a cover of this rock and roll song called "The Black Parade," and it's fucking incredible. Like I love it so much, man. It's like I know I'm not supposed to. This shit is killing the planet. Like, But yeah, it's fantastic. I've like almost every time I walk him now, I'll listen to it and feel bad about it because I love it so much. And then there's another one too, called "Murder on My Mind" by this kid who like, he's on trial for murdering his best friend.
What are the rappers doing, man?
But there's an AI cover of it too that what sounds like an old man soulfully singing that song, which is fucking incredible also. But I think that's just the formula.
So yeah, you just like old men,
old black guys
singing rap songs.
Yeah, I think so.
What happens when they get to the rap part?
Or any songs, like because the Black Parade's a rock and roll song, man. But they just made it sound like an old black man is singing it, and it's fucking incredible.
We found AI's perfect use, turning songs into old black man songs.
I guess that's all they had to do, man. It fucking win me over. They finally got me. Like,
that's gonna be the title: old black man songs. Old black man songs.
put fucking BB King on the thumbnail.
Who?
He's an old black man.
BB
man.
King?
Yeah, I think he played like an
No.
instrument though. I don't think he was.
People
a
getting some spoilies. Hold on. I gotta get back.
singer.
Where are we at? AI cover. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that good? Are we gonna go down?
Yeah.
Oh, we
Okay,
gotta
so that's us
go-
talking.
Us talking.
Still talking.
Still talking.
Yeah, pizza
Man
thumbnail.
shoots clerk for making pizza.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if this was Florida, but it might have been either Florida or
Probably.
New York. There's
Something like
a
Well, they
hip-hop-
take pizza very seriously in New York, right?
Yeah, so that's what I think it might have been New York. But there's a hip hop radio show called The Breakfast Club. And in the morning, they have a segment called Their Donkey of the Day, which is like, the stupidest thing that happens in the news. Usually it is somebody from Florida or New York. But in this instance, a man shot the clerk at a pizza place for making his pizza without gloves. And I wanted to pose the question because sometimes, too, I will, like, if you...
You will also shoot
No, I
clerks
won't.
for making pizza without using gloves.
I wouldn't shoot somebody. But if I did sneak a peek behind the counter and the person making my food didn't have gloves, I would be a little skeeved out. But sometimes that's the best food. So
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Have you, like, especially with pizza, isn't there a thing where, weren't you saying, my dear, that, like, they feel like nowadays it's almost more sanitary to not wear gloves in some instances because you're touching everything?
Well, yeah, because people aren't changing gloves consistently, so cross-contamination.
Oh, so it's like, yeah, he's got on gloves, but what if he's had them on?
I'm going to
for,
have
like-
olive specks in my pepperoni. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing that could ever happen to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the point is that you're trying to, like, not get your grubby little oily, germy fingers on there.
Yeah.
Like, gloves don't presumably have oil or germs.
But if you're touching, like, let's say if you got the same pair of gloves on for like half an hour and you've made like 10 or 12 different sandwiches,
Yeah.
wouldn't you have 10 or 12 different sandwich remnants on the next sandwich you made?
Yeah, but I wouldn't worry about other sandwich remnants on my sandwich because it's going to be like tiny little particles that you can't even taste. I'd be worried about the germs, which are tiny little particles you can't taste that also kill you.
What if you have food allergy though?
I mean, yeah, then that would be a concern for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely, that could also be small little particles that kill you. But
Definitely not worth shooting a clerk.
well, I don't know. Let's dive into this though, man. Because like, what if you ask the clerk politely? You say, "Hello, sir. I would really appreciate it if you used gloves while baking my pizza." And then the clerk like flips you off and says, "No, fuck you. I want you to have food allergies and die." Then is it now all of a sudden okay to shoot him?
I mean,
Because he's wishing death on you. I mean, that's a threat, right? Like, you got self-defense covered.
what if he, but okay, instead of saying that, what if he's just like, hey man, this is an authentic pizzeria. Authentic pizza, you don't use gloves when you're, when you're doing the moves, Like, because those guys are never wearing gloves when you think about it. When they're like fucking...
That's before it goes in the oven, though. Wouldn't the oven murder all the germs?
Also a good point as to why... you wouldn't need the gloves. But again, devil's advocate, like I said, if I see somebody making my food and they're not wearing gloves, I'm definitely skeeved out. I'm definitely like, oh, man.
I don't know. I don't really eat food, so I can't really engage in this conversation. I was just trying to think of a good reason. Well, not really a good reason, but a possible reason to shoot someone and get away with it. Did the guy die? The person who got shot?
I think so. Again, I don't outside of the headline, I don't get any facts. So
Zero facts.
yeah.
Yeah, don't shoot people.
Yeah, that's
RomeBros message of the week.
We've been pretty consistent on that.
I think we have. I don't think there's really been many times where we've been like, yes, shoot people.
Yeah.
Unless they're zombies. Then we're like, yes, shoot them.
But then they're not people anymore.
Well, they were.
They're corpses at that point,
But like, what is a corpse if not just a dead person?
Well, okay, but like if you crack open a peanut and you lay the shell on the table, the shell's not the peanut. It's just the shell.
So what you're saying is that you should shoot peanut shells.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
All right. Shoot peanut shells, not people.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah.
The wisdom of the week.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what we do here. All right. Is
How
it
much
still on me?
We got
Yeah?
time.
Where are we?
Oh, we're not even close. We're gonna
Okay.
run out of shit to talk about. All right.
All right. Singer Jelly Roll upset he was treated like a criminal In the okay, so yeah. Are you familiar with Jelly Roll?
No.
Okay, maybe you should.
Should we have him as the thumbnail?
Oh yeah, yeah. His face, he's got a lot of fans. I'm sure that would. So yeah, that would be perfect.
Oh my God, you're killing me.
I'm sorry, his face though, and then the title be Old Black Man Music because he's a young white guy. So that would be like. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. It works perfectly.
Yeah, but yeah. So he's in which you shouldn't profile anyone, and you shouldn't.
And you shouldn't shoot him either, right? Just to be clear.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and you should.
Don't profile, don't shoot. Okay.
Should definitely be given the benefit of the doubt, but if you are in, especially like a designer, like one of these fancy, like high dollar designer stores, and your face is covered in tattoos, maybe they wouldn't think that you were, like one of their normal patrons, and especially too, again, I didn't get any of the facts. I didn't read the story at all. I just read the headline. But a lot of times when celebrities are like not just getting the red carpet treatment, it's like, oh, I'm being profiled and treated like a criminal. So I don't know. Maybe they did rough him up, or maybe they did arrest him. But
maybe we don't even know. We don't got the facts.
None of the facts at all. But I just feel like if you go out of your way to look the role, don't be upset when people treat you like that.
I mean, I would think that if you're like a designer bag store, you're looking for people who have lots of money and care about how they look. So I feel like face tattoos would be like the biggest green flag of all time. This guy clearly cares about his appearance. He's putting shit on his face, and he clearly has a lot of money because tattoos are expensive.
I didn't even think about it that way. It's like, yeah, there's no way he has gainful employment, so obviously...
Like he's clearly rich.
Yeah.
And he clearly cares about looking the part. Potentially for his richness. I don't know. I think I'd be like, I would have expected that to be like the main demographic of Louis Vuitton. Is people with face tattoos. Or at least some designer company, maybe not Louis V, but one of them's got to be like, yeah, we got the face tattoo market on lock,
Yeah. Well, especially too, because now that you mentioned a lot of rappers and stuff wear that, so
that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why he's being roughed up at a place where he's supposed to be.
Well, and again, I don't know if they roughed him up or if they just asked him to leave or asked him not to loiter. Again, I gotta start doing some fact checking before, because I feel a little silly about this now on my stance on that. I was probably just mad,
Why? Mad about face tattoo?
No, just mad in general, and then I read that and it was just like, well, they treated you like a criminal.
Back in my day, they didn't treat people badly.
Yeah, or we deserved it, I don't know where I was going. I'm sorry, citizens. I gotta stop being such a fucking grouch.
No, it's all right. We cleared up that Louis V needs to really lock in on that face tattoo market.
Yeah.
Look, Louis V marketers, take notes. You can have one on us. All right? You take that tip. Start putting out ads, people with face tattoos holding your bags. You'll get
that'd be cool.
Tons more customers.
Think about, and kick us back on that upswing.
All right, more discrimination. Back-to-back discrimination.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So as you guys know, I am an avid stair taker. At work, take the stairs pretty much every opportunity. There's a couple times when I don't. Most of the time I take the stairs. Up and down. Both. Up and the down. Yeah. But anyways, they decided to do some construction in the building. I don't know what's there seems to be a theme. Because they're doing construction in your building, they're doing construction in my building.
That's affected my
well, they've been doing construction in my building for the entire time I've been working there. It just doesn't end. Anyways, they put up this weird ass tarp thing in the entryway, and it blocked off the entrance to the stairwell. And I was like, when I first walked in, I asked a guy who happened to be there, a guy who looked like he was constructioning, and I was like, hi, how do we get to the stairs? And he was like, oh, you're not supposed to go back there. And I'm like, all right, well, fuck me, I guess then. So I took the elevator up that one time because I didn't know what else to do. Turns out there is another stairwell that I didn't even know existed. It's the fire escape stairwell. And if you open the door on the third floor, it'll sound an alarm. But no other floor. Only the third floor. because that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, but that door looks different though, right? Like, is there like
It doesn't
there's,
look any different, but it has like 2 signs that say "Alarm! Do not open."
Yeah.
Unless it's an emergency. So I learned about this other staircase because I was complaining to my coworkers, obviously, about my terrible discrimination. But I'm just saying, if you were a worker who wanted to take the stairs and you worked on the 3rd floor, you'd be fucked. If you're a 3rd floor stair worker, there's nothing you could do. You just have to take the elevator.
You guys don't have an escalator? It's been a while since I've been. No, there is no escalator.
No, there's no escalator. So yeah, you'd have to take the elevator if you were on the 3rd floor. Luckily, I wasn't on the 3rd floor, but that stairwell, I mean, I guess it's not discrimination because it's an option, but I'm glad the old stairwell is reopened. Let's say that.
Yeah, it's pretty dark and spooky.
Yeah, and it smells like old.
Yeah, it's from another time, man.
I don't know. It smells like the smell is like it smells like you're just inhaling
old stale air.
Yeah, and it's supposed like dusty air, and it's like, and you have to like go outside to get back inside. It's like it's weird, man. So I'm happy they finally fixed it. And also, one of the stair sections in the old stairwell, you know, the one I had to take because of the construction, the like rail handle is like it's fallen off. So if you're a stair taker who needs a rail, you're shit out of luck too. So anyways.
Yeah, because isn't it like really dark and narrow back there?
It's not that dark. It's definitely narrow, but it's not like much more narrow than the normal stairwell, I think.
Because like there's a door where you can like kind of step out on a balcony.
Yeah, you have to do that before you can get back inside.
Yeah. I remember that because we would like take smoke breaks when we were.
It says you're not supposed to smoke out there.
Hey man, we were cleaning the carpets, so.
Well, yeah, you definitely don't want to smoke after you just cleaned the carpet, or inside anyway. Well, obviously you don't smoke inside anywhere, but yeah, I mean it was an alright stairwell. I didn't have major complaints. There's one section where like there was a vent just like in the wall, like at like your feet. It was like a big ass vent, like I could fit in it, and I tried to crawl in it, but they had like little like bar blockers to like stop people from crawling in. I'm like, you're just gonna have this big like
for people like you. That's because somebody your size probably tried to do it and probably got fucking stuck in there.
Well, I wouldn't get stuck is the point. But yeah, I mean, it's like a perfectly human-sized hole. And so obviously I was like, let me just crawl in here real quick. And there were like some bars stopping me from progressing. And I like tried to move the bars, take them out or something. They were secured fast, like very, very securely secured in there. And it was really upsetting. I said, wow, I can't go find where this vent goes.
What if you would have like collapsed or you were worried about getting stuck in there? You didn't.
Hey, it would have been a good story. Right?
That's true.
Would have made a great story. So that was really upsetting that was blocked off. But yeah, I mean, for me, as an able-bodied, non-third floor worker, I luckily didn't have a problem. But I'm just saying, if you were not able-bodied or you worked on the 3rd floor and you didn't want to use the elevators, you were discriminated against by our workplace. So unfortunately, I don't think there were any of those that exist. So
yeah.
Is it discrimination if the person you're discriminating against doesn't exist?
I would say no, right? Because if there's no one to discriminate against, then you're not really discriminating against anyone.
You're probably right, but I want it to be the other way around. I want to just point my finger and call discrimination everywhere. It's more fun that way.
What I wouldn't give for someone to have witnessed you like crawling out of the vent, after having.
Well, I didn't get very far. Like the bars were like clearly there.
But like still just you on the ground, like fucking.
And this old musty stairwell trying to crawl to a vent.
Oh man, that would have been everything, man. This is confusion and just
get out of the way.
Yeah.
How you doing?
You look like a guy who knows how to mind his own business.
Oh, that's a great line. I gotta use that. Oh, I never heard that before. That's awesome. Oh man. All right. Got what's this?
All's
Got another
fair.
movie? Another TV show?
There's a TV show. Kim Kardashian, famous for being famous.
Famous for being famous, yeah.
Yeah. She has a new show on Hulu about a group of like badass lady lawyers coming together trying to help women get out of, bad marriages with some of
Get out of tainted love.
yeah, pretty much with some of their finances intact.
And they're not staying for the sex. They're trying to get out.
Yes.
Notably.
Yeah. But like there's a lot of other well-renowned actresses in the show with her. And me and my wife, sometimes we do like to watch things in hopes that it's just so bad that it's good, so we can laugh at it. So I was like, surely it can't be as bad as all of the headlines, because like I like to read the headlines at lunch, and one of the headlines was All's Fair is definitely the worst series of 2025. And I'm like, there's no way. Like, there's so
It's
many...
just a clickbait.
Yeah, like, but we watched it. It's pretty bad. and it's not so bad that it's good.
It's just bad?
It's just bad.
Okay, so my question, hold on. So you've got actresses,
Yes.
and hold on, the movie is about a team, or no, the show is about a team of lawyery people helping women who are in abusive or toxic relationships get out.
Yeah.
But they have actresses in it. So these aren't real people that are actually struggling. These are...
No,
these
it's
are...
a scripted show.
Yeah, it's a television show.
Okay, don't we think this show would be a little bit better if they were actually making a firm to help people?
Oh, if somebody was actually doing this in real life.
Yeah, like this sounds like a real... Like this would be like a better real life thing.
On paper, yeah, that would be a good thing. But then when you watch the show and you realize that it's just divorce battles about two rich people wanting to both, like, it's not as noble as it sounds. Because like the one was like this lady, it was just like, oh yeah, and which too, like the lawyers aren't really doing, at least from what I saw in this episode, they didn't really do anything like that a male lawyer or any other lawyer would think to do. She was just like, oh wait, he gave you jewelry, so you'll just keep and sell your jewelry after you guys get divorced, and you'll be able to live off the jewelry.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
No, like I'm thinking they're gonna come up with some super crazy...
You have a scripted TV show. You have the opportunity to like really stick it to the man, have like some, like Law and Order bullshit in court,
Yeah.
Where you're just like, oh, we got the guy, and now he gets nothing.
Yeah.
He's a cheat, and he gets nothing. It's no, you just sell your jewelry.
Yeah, I was just like...
That's awesome.
your jewelry.
I could write a better script than
Yeah.
that.
So I was like, yeah, maybe they're on to something. But like fucking Glenn Close, Sarah Paulson, who's the other lady, babe? Niecy Nash, Naomi Watts, like all-star cast. And that's what, like, I'm like, okay, surely Kim Kardashian's not gonna be able to drag all these women down into the muck. But the writing is so bad, dude.
Sounds bad. It's just the premise of it being a scripted show and not like more of a reality show where you're like following a company that does this, right? Like if it was like, even there like some scripted moments in there,
yeah,
but it was like still like, okay, there's actually a company out there that's trying to help women get out of there, and these are real stories. They might be exaggerated, but they're at least real. That would be better.
Yeah, I want to watch that show. That sounds incredible.
That sounds all right.
Yeah, that sounds like, I mean, like you said, something like people really actually trying to make a difference, as opposed to, they were just...
and then you have a script.
Yeah.
It's all scripted, and you choose, just sell your jewelry.
Yeah. Have you watched any more of that? So, like, does it get any better?
No.
For those who didn't hear, she said no.
So Niecy Nash got date raped.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Wait, is she one of the lawyers? Or?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why are the lawyers? Aren't they the ones who are supposed to know how not to get in these situations?
So what did she do? She was in the club and got date raped? Or she was at a party.
Oh my god.
And, like, for those that don't know, this is, like, she's got to be at least a 50-year-old woman, yes? So this isn't, like, some young, don't
Why
know
is he at the club?
Right. So yeah, that's it.
Oh my.
This is what we were working with. So yeah.
No, that does sound like without a doubt, the worst show of 2024.
Yeah, that's what I was like, damn, yeah, they're it sounds
They
like
actually
they're
weren't
right.
kidding. That
Yeah.
wow. There's so many different ways they could have been better, and they managed to flop on all of them.
Yeah.
All right. Impressive stuff. Impressive stuff. All right, we got a little bit more time here. Just a little bit. All right. You got some about Bleach.
In which,
Not the cleaning kind, I
no,
assume.
yeah, this is in which I don't really know what I was gonna unpack or like what I like would be interesting for the citizens about that. Like, it's just an anime that I used to watch. Like,
You weren't even like rewatching an episode and being like, oh yeah.
no, it was just like, yeah, man, some of those guys were like pretty evil, but like, yeah, I don't think that would be compelling television. I think we should either shelf that one, yeah, because especially too, I got that big breakdown about the villains, and I can talk about the Bleach villains then.
Okay.
But yeah, we can jump to the next one.
Okay. Jumping to the next one.
Yeah, read a headline, which is this super fucked up.
Another classic Darius reads a headline and doesn't read the article.
At all. But I mean, I got the gist of this one because I did dig a little deeper because I just wanted to see like some of the comments under the YouTube video.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, yes, there was a male nurse, in which this happens a lot, and which is kind of scary to think about. He was basically mercy killing a bunch of his patients, but they said and it wasn't really so much mercy killing. He was just trying to lighten his workload. As to why.
I mean, it's a mercy on him. You know, he's giving himself mercy.
And that's not why I said I kind of get it. In which me saying I get it, I understand why he did what he did. That's not me saying I agree with it because I don't. But like, if you work somewhere for a while, eventually the people that you interact with, whether it be your customers or like in this instance the patients, a lot of times people adopt us versus them kind of mentality. Yeah. And I think that's probably what he probably should have. Well, no, he definitely should have found another means of, making money. But I think eventually it sounds like he just kind of grew to hate people.
So you just like pull the plug on him or like give him too many pills or do you not know the method?
He was killing people.
Man.
That's all. Yeah, but it happens in a lot of professions, you know what I'm saying?
A ton, like even like, taxation call centers. Man.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I suffer
frequent.
I suffer
wanting to kill people.
Frequently. Now, I don't ever fucking want to go out and start killing people. But like sometimes if I'm on the phone with somebody, I'm like, man, if I could press a button and like your fucking chandelier fell on you right now. Just so I could hang up. But like I don't know that I would kill people. I definitely wouldn't kill people. I definitely wouldn't kill people. But as I'm saying, I kind of get why that happened. As shitty as it is, because it's really shitty. You shouldn't kill people. I think we've said that.
Yeah, but you said you shouldn't shoot people.
Yeah.
But you also, in addition to that, you should not kill people either.
That's a really shitty thing to do.
Usually.
Yes. Yeah.
Usually. Sometimes if they're like 97.
Oh, man.
And they, are just on life support and their family's like, yo, just pull the plug. Then it's all chill.
It's all chill.
Yeah, it's big chill, dude. It's big chill.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Big chill?
Yeah, man.
Well, speaking of chandeliers falling on people, easiest segue in my life here. This isn't another topic that I had on there, but it was something that I was on my other channel, my gaming channel. I was playing a game, and the game was advertised like, from the mild amount of, because I usually like to go into the games blind, but I usually like to pull open the page to kind of, see like, what am I working with, right?
Yeah.
So the game was like, oh, it's a game where you are like a time traveler. You're going to go back in time and you're going to like fix events, where people died so that they don't die anymore. And, then they'll magically be alive and they'll like, they were the person who killed Hitler or something, so the Holocaust never happened, or something like that, right? Like, it's like some weird butterfly effect where you save humanity by saving these random people who just died like in some random way. And in the game, what I was saving them from was from a fire, right? It's like their house lit on fire, and I had to save them from the fire. And it was okay. until I realized that the game didn't actually involve me doing anything. Like the premise is there. The premise is great, but the gameplay was terrible. But do you know the game Hitman? Probably.
Yeah.
You've heard of that game?
Yeah.
Oh, at the end of the game, I realized that this game would have been awesome if it was like reverse Hitman. So instead of you go in and you try to kill someone, you go in and you try to save them. But you have to be super sneaky, and you can't like be detected because you're a time traveler.
Oh, and you would fuck up.
Yeah, so you would like,
somebody saw
yeah,
you.
and there'd be
So,
lots of different ways to do it. It's like, let's say this guy, a chandelier falls on his head, for instance, and you'd have to go in and you have to find a way to, either strengthen the integrity of the chandelier or make the guy, have to stop and tie his shoe.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get. It would have been fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That would have been a dope ass game, but no. Instead, they just had me. It was pretty much like watch a movie simulator. It was really stupid.
So it was like you just picked the right dialogue,
Yeah.
and then the right thing would happen.
Yeah, pretty much. It was just like, okay.
So it was
Like they had so much potential there. I was like really excited for it. I was like, oh, this sounds really cool. If I'm going to go back in time and like change how the past worked to save people, and it's just like, no, you just magically infiltrate their brain and make them make a different decision. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Like I need to actually do something to their surroundings that would make them make a different decision. That would be way cooler. So they kind of missed the mark on it, but I did think my idea of a reverse Hitman game is fucking awesome.
That sounds pretty cool.
And you have like a butterfly meter where like if you get noticed too much, you bump into too many people or something, your butterfly effect meter would be full and you'd have to restart because you caused too many things to change the future too much.
Yeah.
That'd be sick as fuck, dude. I'm not a game dev, but if someone is, get on that crap. That's a genius idea.
That is a good idea. I'm terrible at stealth. Like, I'm more of a like just beat the shit out of everyone in this room kind of guy.
Yeah, it would definitely be a lot of
concept.
stealth based because you really wouldn't be able to make it work if it wasn't
Yeah.
stealth. But yeah, I think that'd be super cool though.
Yeah, unplug the hairdryer before it falls in the tub
Yeah.
and shocks this lady.
Exactly, and then
But then if she looks up, oh my God, there's a man in my bathroom.
yeah, so you can't be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that'd be dope as hell. But they really whiffed it on the game. But that was my chandelier segue. So thanks for that. Do we have more time? Should we just call it here? We can do one more.
All right, one more.
Yeah, you got something about Mexico.
Oh well, yeah, and
Oh.
which this is super brief. I just thought this was like, I always talk about, like I'm not gonna die on that hill. I feel like this is a pretty silly hill for a bunch of contestants to die on. Apparently, a Miss Universe contest was happening, and the organizer called Miss Mexico a dumbhead. So all the contestants walked out.
I mean, I'd do it, man. I'd die on that hill, but I'd die on any hill even if I'm halfway up.
Yeah.
Right? That's my classic phrase. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean that's kind of rude of the organizer.
They call her a dumbhead.
Yeah, why did they do that?
I don't know.
It just seems mean. I don't-
It's mean spirited, but I mean, come on.
Is she a dumbhead?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what was she doing? She's probably a bimbo, man. And he's probably just like, oh, look at this dumb head. And then
Now, was it like on the show, like live? He
Like,
called her a dumbhead, or was it like off? If it was off show, I'd kind of be like, that's probably okay. But like, if you did it on show live for everyone to see,
like if he announced her, maybe she like, what if like she tripped or something? And he was probably just like, oh man, what a dumb head,
yeah, like if it was that and it was like off camera,
Yeah.
I don't think
But
I'd
if he
walk
was just
out.
like,
But yeah, if it was
"Oh,
live on
here's
cam and she
from
like
Miss
answered,
Mexico, it's
Mrs. Dumbhead.
yeah.
Yeah, like that would be. I mean, it'd be funny as fuck. But like, if I'm a contestant, yeah, I'm walking out. And up next, we have in this corner, Miss Dumbhead. They just mispronounced Mexico, dude. It's just so lucky. I didn't mean it. I swear. I'm from the Philippines. I don't know how to say Mexico.
Like, yeah, you guys so pretty. Oh God. I mean, just thought that's how you say it. Oh man.
What would you do if you had a coworker and they were from were from a different ethnicity or something, and they just gave you an insult, and when you consulted them about it or confronted them about it, they were just like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I thought that's he said something else." Would you believe him or would you
No,
just hate him forever?
I was in a similar situation to that, but I think this guy was just trying to bullshit his way out of what happened. I worked with this guy when I worked at the hospital, and her mom was the boss. Like, so she made the schedules, and this guy read the schedule, and he wasn't happy with his upcoming work week. And
Should have had me write the schedule.
he was... That's a callback right there, folks. But he looked at the schedule and he goes, "Bitch," and I'm like, "Bro, what?" And then like there was a bunch of other things that had happened too.
Wait, so was it his mom that he just called a bitch, or was it?
No, it was her mom.
Okay.
It was her mom. Yeah. And amongst other things, but like finally I blew up at him one day. Her mom had to walk me out because I was like cursing in front of like high school volunteers. And like I was foaming at the mouth mad though, dude. I don't get that mad often, but when I do, it's kind of an event.
I mean, that's an easy way to get a man mad, is insult a woman in his life.
Well, yeah, dude, and like amongst other things, that's what I'm saying. Like this was like it had gone on for months, and I finally
my mom is so far from a bitch too.
Yeah, very very lovely woman. So like I was offended by that, and like I said, like months worth of other stuff, and then like we were in HR. And, like, we were just putting all of our bullshit on the table, and I was, like, mentioning all the laundry list of, like, instances where he was treating women like shit in the department, and I just, like, hate his fucking guts, and this is why. And I'm telling him, and, like, I mentioned that, and he goes, "Well, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just my accent. Maybe he heard me say something else because he's Jamaican." That's why I was like, I was kind of in a situation like that, and I just threw my hands up. I'm like, okay, I don't know what bitch sounds like. I was so mad, dude. So, yes, I have had a coworker.
There's so many different things that you would say that sound so similar to bitch. Like snitch.
Yeah, like what?
Witch. Fitch.
While reading a schedule.
While reading a schedule, maybe it's like, witch. It was around Halloween time. And he was like, "Oh, my witch costume." Gosh, I thought I was gonna. That was the day I was gonna make my witch costume. But now I'm scheduled for work, and I can't do that. And so you just said witch, right? Like, how did you?
Misunderstood. Yes.
You fool.
Silly me.
All right, well that's gonna do it for this episode, folks. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, man, and as always, dog jump off bed.
Philosophy.